I'm Sarah Page. So today's video is pretty straightforward based on the title and the thumbnail. We are building with the Pastel pop kit and also the Clutter kit as well. So I'm not gonna waste my time with any more of an introduction. That's pretty much all you need, so let's go ahead and jump into it. So, I recorded myself building this the day that the kits dropped. And I fell in love immediately, as I knew I would. These kits are everything I didn't know I needed. Well, the Clutter kit, I knew I needed it, but the Pastel Pop kit, I didn't know I needed this, but I did. Because I'm moving eventually, and I had actually already planned to use the Danish pastel aesthetic to decorate my new place, at least my new room, if not the whole apartment. I am living with 2 other men, so I don't know how well that's gonna go down because I share a room with one of them. He is my boyfriend, so I'm going to try to use the Danish pastel aesthetic, which is also the aesthetic of this kit, also called Avant Basic. But yeah, so I'm actually going to be decorating my new place like this, and a kit came out in The Sims, and I was like, okay, let me go ahead and make a studio apartment, because this kit was made as a collab with Plumbella, and she mentioned that it would fit a studio apartment best, like that's how she imagined it. So I wanted to make that dream come true and made a little studio apartment out of it. So this build is on the gallery under my gallery ID WhenInDoubt7. That will be written in the description for you. However, if you want to go download it, you have to make sure you turn custom content on. I don't know why I didn't use any custom content, but it's marking it as modded. But if you do download it and notice that something is missing, please let me know, because I couldn't figure out for the life of me what it was marking as custom content. I built it at 131021 Chic Street in San Myshuno, because that is the smallest apartment in the game, so I figured it'd be easiest to make a studio apartment out of a very small apartment. And so what I did was it's probably chaotic, you're probably noticing that, because I kind of just took every item in the new kit, threw it into the room, and then just reoriented it, and that's how I decorated, which is kind of a chaotic way to go about it, but you know. So what I did was I started with the Pastel Pop kit. I did everything I wanted to do with that, used every item, and then I went in with base game to fill in the missing pieces like the bathroom and the kitchen and stuff, and then I filled in the Clutter kit and I cluttered it up a bit. And then I just added small finishing touches, like I used the Blooming Rooms kit to add a couple of plants. I used Seasons to add a thermometer, and I used Cats and Dogs to add a cat bowl, cat bed, and cat scratching post. So if you only have these 2 new kits in base game, you will not be missing a whole lot, just a couple things here and there. But if you have everything, obviously you'll get the whole build, except for whatever it's marking as custom content, I guess. I really tried my hardest not to touch any CC, but I might have messed that up, so I don't know. But anyways, I actually wasn't even thinking about using different swatches as I was building this. Like, it didn't even cross my mind, because I love the default swatches so much that I ended up just like leaving it for a lot of things. If I go back and change the swatch, it's not because I didn't like the original swatch, it's just because I needed to add a little bit of variety and remembered that there are other swatches eventually. Also, I'm kind of sitting at this weird angle, so you can see I put up my poster in the background, my little OK loading screen. Speaking of which, for some reason, that's like my current obsession, is buying Sims merch off of Redbubble, because I went back on Redbubble after showing you this in my last video, and I ordered a bunch of new stuff. So that's supposed to come in a week or 2, so when it gets here I'm going to show it to you. There's a couple of other things I'm going to be showing you in other videos, like for example, tomorrow CurseForge, the Sims 4 mod hub is opening up, and that's super exciting because that is all your mods and CC in one place. I'm so excited for that. So when that comes out, I'm gonna be deleting my entire mods and CC folder and starting from scratch by downloading everything off of CurseForge, which I'm so nervous for, because even just updating MC Command Center, it reset all of my settings, and a bunch of people aged up and it messed up my game when I loaded into it. So I'm nervous to delete and re-download everything. It's gonna reset so much stuff. I'm gonna miss a lot of stuff probably as well, and a lot of the CC is just gonna disappear off my Sims. So I'm so nervous for it, but my CC folder really needs it, so I'm gonna do that, which I'm a little bit bummed out about it, because I realized that the mod manager, which is what I'm most excited for with CurseForge, isn't coming out in November. It's not coming out until December, which isn't too far off, but I was hoping to get them in tandem with each other, because the mod manager is what I want CurseForge for, because all of your mods in one place, you can update them all in one place. You don't have to go searching for stuff. You don't have to know what you're looking for, because that has been the absolute bane of my existence, being completely unorganized, not knowing what I'm looking for, not knowing what needs updated and when, and just getting constant last exceptions from MC Command Center every single time I open my game, every 2 seconds. It's such a mess. So I'm super excited for CurseForge. So I'm probably going to be doing a mod and CC shopping video when that happens. I'll probably record that tomorrow. Yeah, I probably will. Which is gonna be actually in the past for you, because I'm not uploading this until, what's today? So today is actually the 13th, November 13th, and this is going to be uploaded next Wednesday. So if I'm saying tomorrow and shit, that's the future for me, but it's the past for you. So just ignore me. But anyway, another video that I want to make is a Notion tour. So if you don't know what Notion is, this is not sponsored, by the way. It's like a very cool like platform where you can kind of take notes. It's so much cooler than I'm making it sound. Okay, it's so cool. You can make it so aesthetic. I personally, I think it gives very much Tumblr vibes, except it's not like an online, I almost said multiplayer platform. I guess other people can see it, but not organically. Like, you have to share it with people for them to see it, kind of like a Google Docs. But it's so much easier for me to use than Tumblr is, so I kind of prefer it. But what I'm doing with it is I'm making a master tracker for all of the legacies that I'm playing, both on and off camera. By the way, I'm going to be making a legacy challenge eventually, series, LP, whatever. But obviously I have a lot of standalone videos planned right now, so that'll be a little bit in the future. But so Notion, I'm making this like master tracker, and it's so cool and it's so aesthetic, and I really wanna, it's a work in progress right now, and it probably still be when I make a video to show you, but I really want to show you what I'm working on because it's so cool. But yeah. Again, I'm recording separately from the video building, so I don't know where I am in the recording, but it looks like maybe I'm about halfway, maybe a little over halfway, so the apartment may be coming together a little bit more, but, yeah, so I can't really comment on what I'm doing in the video, because I can't see it. I think I do struggle a lot with the living room layout, and kind of like the posters on the wall in the bedroom. I struggle with that a little bit, but everything else just kind of flows so naturally. For the layout, I kind of keep it the same as what it looked like it was before based on the wallpaper. I think the kitchen and the bathroom are in the same places they normally were, in the normal, apartment build, whatever. I'm running out of things to talk about. I don't know what to talk about anymore. Maybe I'm just talking too fast. But anyway, I'm kind of dressed up a little bit like the Pastel Pop Kid. I've got my pastel blue top, and I've got some pink makeup, and I don't know if you can see them, but I've got little pink clips to hold my bangs back. But yeah, so I'm super excited to show you guys the stuff that I'm working on, like the Notion and the mod shopping and the merch that I'm buying and shit. I'm so excited. Okay, I really am. What was I was gonna say something. I was actually gonna oh, okay. I'm sorry. I'm all over the place, but I'm keeping this in. I'm not even editing this part out. Uh, so I started college in 2020. Well, I got an associate's degree through the military, and then I started my bachelor's degree in 2020, and I kind of quit halfway through in earlier 2022. I quit halfway through my degree plan because I wasn't in the right place financially and mentally to continue with my degree, and I didn't know if I would be or how long it would take until I would be again. But recently I just emailed my guidance counselor and signed back up. So I start again the last week of November, and I graduate now in 2025, and that's because I take one class at a time every 7 weeks, so I'm not on a normal semester schedule or whatever, so that's why it's like 4 years long instead of 2. If I was going to real college, I'd be done by now, but that's fine. I'll be 24 when I finish. That's not bad. I'm still in my early 20s. That's not bad. But yeah, so I'm starting college again, and if you didn't know, I am an English major, specifically English education. So technically my degree is for like teaching high school, middle school English, but I actually want to teach ESL now. So I'm going to be taking some certifications for that, for ESL teaching, and hopefully I can be an ESL teacher because I don't want to be like a regular high school English teacher anymore. I had this whole plan where I would start like teaching English in high school, and then I'd get a master's degree and I'd go teach English in college, but now I just want to be an ESL teacher. That's all I want to do, and YouTube, of course. So yeah, I'm starting that again. Hopefully I can keep up with a good balance of working on work in the Navy, college, and YouTube. And personal life, of course. I want to maintain a good balance. Right now it's balanced because I have a 4-day weekend and I'm focusing on YouTube. But who knows how it's gonna go from here. I'm really running out of things to talk about. I really am. Ooh. So I'm just gonna go ahead and end the voiceover here, and I'm gonna let the rest of the speed build just be a nice little speed build with music over it. I'm very sorry, I have nothing to talk about right now. But anyways, I hope you guys are enjoying this video. If you are, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe. Of course, if you have any suggestions for any videos in the future, please go ahead and drop that in the comments section. Don't forget to check out my Twitter, which is where I like post a bunch of updates and everything, which is in the description, and my Tumblr is also in the description, and that's where I have a master list of all of the mods in CC. But keep in mind that I will completely be revamping my mods in CC folder, and thus I will be completely revamping that page on my Tumblr. Yeah. If you absolutely hate this video, that's fine. I am not a builder. I will never claim to be a Sims builder, so you get what you get when you come to my build videos, okay? Okay. Yeah, that's all. Have a great day. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!